Hi folks, StrategicWolf here and welcome back to another Tips for Beginners video. Today we are going to look at the keywords and statuses surrounding the faction monsters. Now, as always, if you find this video helpful, please give it a like and maybe even consider subscribing if you have not done so already. Think about joining the channel. Just consider it, please. That's all I'm going to ask. Just consider it. It really helps to support me, support the content that I create, and I would greatly appreciate the support. Now, let's move on and let's get these tips done. Right, let's start off with two keywords and a status right off the bat. But don't worry, I'll take it slowly, and slow and steady wins the race, okay? So, the first keyword is Deathwish. Now, a card like Harpy Egg. Deathwish, spawn a harpy and summon it to this row. For example, in Drega Eggs, Deathwish, spawn 3 drones in this row. So Deathwish, what does Deathwish mean? So Deathwish, you maybe in your teenage years, like for example when I was a teenager, I liked to climb trees and my mother used to tell me off and say, "Get down, do you have a Deathwish?" Yeah? Anyway, that wasn't really important, but anyway, Deathwish just means that when this... I'm sorry. sorry. Okay, sorry. I need to edit this out, okay. Deathwish just means when this card is sent to the graveyard, so either destroyed by our opponent, damaged and killed by our opponent, or sent to the graveyard by ourselves, and I'll get to that in a moment. So let's play the Harpy Egg. Right, Deathwish, spawn a harpy and summon it to this row. Okay, now the harpy is 6 strength. Okay, you can see there. Okay, the Harpy Egg is 3 strength, so this is a little bit of uninteractivity, because our opponents will not want to kill this and send it to the graveyard, because the 3 power Harpy Egg gets replaced by a 6 power Harpy, so we would gain 3 points. Our opponent doesn't want to do that. The only way our opponent might interact with a Deathwish card is to damage it. Okay, they're not going to use a Stunning Blow or Gunning Slash, but they might use a Radiant Archer, Brockvar Hunter, something with pings to damage this a little bit, perhaps down to 1, just shy of killing it. And the reason for that comes into the next keyword we're about to do, which is consume. Okay, so Bargeist, consume an allied unit. What does consume mean? It's a fancy word for eat. Okay, you don't say I'm going to consume my dinner, you say I'm going to eat my dinner, I'm going to eat some food. You don't say I'm going to consume some food. You do in theory, but you don't say it. So consume just means eat. So the Bargeist here on deploy will consume, eat the Harpy Egg, which then will trigger the Deathwish ability, because we're going to eat the egg, destroy it, and send it to the graveyard. Now, this card also has Order, Dominance, Consume. Just ignore the dominance for the moment, please. We will get to dominance later on in this video. Just ignore that for the moment. Let's just focus on the deploy ability. Consume an allied unit. Now, when you consume a unit, you absorb its power. So the Bargeist at 5 power will consume the Harpy Egg and gain the 3 points. So the Bargeist will be on the board at 8 points, and the Harpy Egg will be in the graveyard, and it will spawn a Harpy, 6 power Harpy, on our board. Okay, so that's how you can trigger the Deathwish yourself, through consume cards. Okay, that's the reason, folks, why your opponent might damage this down to 1, just shy of killing it, so we lose some points, because when the Bargeist will consume this at 1 power, the Bargeist would only consume that 1 power. Okay, the Harpy Egg will be damaged, so it would only be at 6, for example. Okay, so your opponents might damage these down just shy of killing them, but they won't kill them. Okay, now let's consume. Let's use the keyword consume and trigger the keyword Deathwish. Let's do it. Oh wait, sorry, I need to end the turn. Bear with me. Okay, we're back. Interesting thing, it actually happened. Okay, it actually happened. Wyvern, deploy range, damage enemy unit by 2. They damage this down. Our opponent damaged it down just shy of killing it. Okay, so now, like I said previously, the Bargeist will only boost up to 6. Okay, let's do it. Let's consume. Trigger the Deathwish. Okay, so there's our Harpy. Okay, and in our graveyard is the Harpy Egg. Okay, so there you go. There's consume and death, and there's a wide range of consume cards, a wide range of Deathwish cards, some of them epic cards as well. Okay, Imperial Manticore, Penitent. Okay, Weird Cat's a pretty cool one. Okay, now So that's Deathwish and Consume. And our status that we're going to talk about is Doomed. Okay, it's not just in monsters, but it is pretty prevalent in monsters, especially with Deathwish. So the heartbeat egg here is Doomed. And down here in the little bottom corner, I make it bigger. I think my face is around about here. So this little Doomed status. So little star, little blue star in a little blue circle. Okay, that's Doomed. So what that means, when a unit is doomed, when the turn ends or when this is removed, it does not go to our graveyard. It just gets banished, basically. Right? It just disappears into the ether. Does not go to the graveyard. So that's what the doomed status means. Okay, there we go. Brilliant. Deathwish, Consume, keywords, and the doomed status. Brilliant. Still with me? Of course you are. Right, let's move on. Alright, now let's talk about dominance. Okay, you did see it earlier on the bar, guys. Okay, what dominance means, the keyword dominance. So if we look at, for example, Wild Hunt Rider, deploy, damage an enemy unit by 1, dominance, damage it by 3 instead. Wild Hunt Navigator, deploy, boost knowledge unit by 1, dominance, boost it by 3 instead. Now what does dominance mean? Dominance means that you have to have the highest powered unit on your side of the board. Okay, pretty easy with monsters with all the different consumes. It's just the big massive units like Goliath, Egern, for example. Okay, I'm just going to show you it now without dominance. Okay, because actually right now we have a 1 power, a 4 power, and a 5 power. The opponent has 2, 4, 4, and a 6. So right now the highest unit on the battlefield, the highest power, is on their side. So right now they have dominance. Now, dominance doesn't do anything for any other factions. It only does specific things for monsters. But you have to have it. You have to have dominance. Right now we don't. So watch this. If I play the Wild Hunt Warrior, it will only damage an opponent's unit by 1. Because we don't have dominance. Okay, our highest is a 5. The opponent's highest is a 6. So watch this.
Death comes for you.
Okay, damage for 1. Let's end the turn. Alright, it's our turn again. Now let's use our tactical advantage. Boosting our unit by 5 to gain dominance. So let's use it on the Barbagazi. So it's now 10 power. It's now the highest unit on the battlefield, okay? So now we have dominance. So now this Wild Hunt Warrior will damage for 3. This one only damage for 1. This one will damage for 3 because we now have dominance. Watch this.
There is no escape.
There we go. And that's dominance, folks. That's how it works. Simple as that. Okay, you have to have the highest power unit on your side of the battlefield to have dominance. Okay?
Hop to it, knaves.
Stole our Thrive engine. We'll get to Thrive in a moment. One more to do before Thrive, and that is Drain. Let's do Drain. Drain right now. Right, let's do the keyword Drain. Now, there's actually not that many Drain cards that have the Drain keyword in Gwent, but Protoflatter is one of them. So on deploy, damage an enemy unit by 3. Dominance, which we've just done, drain an enemy unit by 3 instead. So what drain means is that the Protoflatter will drain the 3 points out of the, for example, in this case, the Trident Infantry, and absorb those 3 points. So this will lose 3 points, and the Protoflatter will gain 3 points, okay? It absorbs, it drains the power from it, okay? But first, we need to assert dominance, because right now, they have a 5, the Protoflatter is only 4, so if we played it, we wouldn't have dominance, okay? It would just damage us for 3. Let's first of all assert dominance with Eager. Okay, on deploy, gain armor equal to the number of cards in hand, and 13 base power. So pretty big card in monsters. I think the biggest card in monsters. Old Spear Tip's 12. So the biggest card in monsters. Very easy way to assert dominance. Let's end the turn, and then we will drain the Trident Infantry by 3. Alright, it's our turn again. Now our opponent used Nanek to boost this up to 9. So pretty big Trident Infantry, but thankfully we still have 13 pointy Gurn. So we still have our dominance, right? So let's prevent from losing dominance. Let's weaken this now, okay? Let's drain this with the Protoflatter. So deploy, damage an enemy unit by 3, dominance, drain an enemy unit by 3 instead. So what's going to happen is, I'm going to play the Protoflatter, target the Trident Infantry. It will go down from 9 to 6 power, and the Protoflatter will go from 4 to 7 power, okay? Watch this. There we go. So it drained the 3 points. So it damaged it for 3 and absorbed those 3 points. That's what drain means. Draining the power from the opponent's units. And that's it, folks. Simple as that. Now, Proto-Flatter is one of the few cards that has drain. I think there's a special card. Can't remember what it's called, but it's can't remember it. Feast of Hunger or something. Honestly, can't remember, folks. Honestly, sorry about that. Honestly, cannot remember. And also, Regis Higher Vampire, the neutral card, has drain as well. Drain all the boosts from a unit is his one. So there's not that many drain cards around, but Proto-Flatter is one of them. Okay, and that's drain, folks. Simple as that. Okay, drain, so absorbing the points from your opponent's units. Simple as that. Now, let's move on. We're almost finished. Let's move on. Right, here we go. Our last keyword in monsters. We're almost done. The last keyword is thrive. Okay, now there's a lot of different thrive cards. For example, Knackers, Drowner, Knacker Warrior, and Dragger Larva. Okay, now what thrive means is that this unit will boost itself by 1 whenever you play a unit with a higher power. Okay, so if we start off with, let's say, Dragger Larva. Okay, so let's deploy, spawn a base copy, which it did. These both have thrive. Okay, 2 thrive engines online. Let's end the turn. Okay. Alright, it's our turn again. So, I have to play a unit that has a higher power than 1 to trigger these thrives. Okay? So if I play, let's say, the Drowner. Okay? Let's play the Drowner. Deploy, move an enemy unit to the other row and damage it by 2. So let's do this. Okay, both our larvae boosted by 1 because the Drowner was base power 2, higher than 1. Okay, it was higher than 1. Okay, so it triggered the thrive. Let's end the turn. Right, now I'm going to play a small unit again. I'm going to play Knackers, okay, which is only 1 power. So the thrive should not trigger. Okay, because 1 is obviously lower than 2, so the thrive should not trigger. Okay, also Drowner's a thrive engine. It should not trigger either. So let's get some more thrive engines on the board. The Knackers are also thrive. See, nothing happened. No thrive happened. Okay, let's end the turn. Okay, our opponent has passed. They've stopped bleeding. Okay, we can maybe now, let's see. Yeah, we could probably take this now. We could take this with some thrive. Okay, some thrive action. So I'm going to play the Endrega A. No, actually, we'll play the Knacker Warrior. Another thrive engine. Let's just play him anyway. So base power 4. So 4 is obviously higher than all of these. These are all thrive engines. So these will all boost by 1. Okay, once I play this card. If I also played a 3, Wild Hunt Navigator, okay, it would still work. Okay, if I played a 2 here, actually I will show you. I'll play a 2 actually just to show you. I'll play the 2 first. So the Drowner, this one will boost, this one will, and this one will. These 2 won't because they are already 2 power. Okay, watch this. So only those 3 boosted because they were less than 2. They were all 1 power. Okay, let's do one more turn of thrive. Let me end the turn. Okay, now let's do the Knacker Warrior and we'll see them all boost because 4 is higher than all of these. Okay, that's how thrive works. Let's go. All these should boost. Whoa, glorious stuff. And that's thrive, folks. Okay, thrive is triggered whenever you play a unit with a higher power. Okay, and that's thrive. Simple as that. And it's pretty easy to do because when you get bigger and bigger, there's just so many tall units in monsters like Spear Tip, Old Spear Tip, Egern, get Osrael to consume something big, Goliath. So just keep thriving all the time. It's a really, really good archetype in monsters. Really easy to trigger and really easy to get brilliant value on. So even for, especially for beginners, a little simple thrive engine with Fruits of a Skith leader ability, for example, it's very nice indeed. Get you loads of value to really help you climb up the ranks. Okay, and get really good experience. Okay folks, that's us for monsters. Hope you found this video helpful. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to like and also consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. Thank you for watching my video. Until next time, take care of yourselves and I'll see you again real soon.